what we saw as we went completely remote in the pandemic, the core issue was managers all of a sudden lost an essential amount of collaboration. And I call this 2-minute management. So when everybody's physically in the same place, you can come in and you have a series of 2-minute conversations with your staff. So you can see you can see first the physical demeanor, you can get a quick update on what's happening, you can rapidly assign work, and all of these things are very, very easy to do when everybody is in one place. When the pandemic hit and we went all remote, we started replacing that with stand-up calls and one-on-ones and more team meetings. And all of a sudden, it felt that people's calendars went from relatively open to sitting in meetings 8 to 9 hours a day. Many people would sit in meetings for no particular reason, but they were called to them. And then we're going, well, we think productivity is going down, and it became very obscure. So we had more one-on-one meetings, more stand-ups and more things. So we at Belt are trying to actually address this, right? So our fundamental idea is really to say is that where do you express and where do you manage your work? Well, it's still on a calendar, right? So if we can create a calendar that brings your tasks and your meetings together, linked to your projects and deliverables, we now can give a much more greater visibility to what's happening and eliminate that need for one-on-one meetings and stand-ups, and you at least have, as a manager, a much better understanding of what's going on. It's not a perfect replacement for the 2-minute chats, but if you start opening your staff's calendar up and everything ceases to become a meeting and you can now have random phone calls, those quick phone calls can actually be a much better replacement instead of worrying about when am I going to talk to this person next.